everyone, I'm Brian, and welcome to the channel. I'm sitting in the Walmart parking lot right now. I've got a Monday off. It is 6:58, almost 7 o'clock in the morning. Got to run some errands, and I thought I would stop at a couple stores, Walmart and a Target, and see if I can find any Black Series. So let's go see what I can find. Hey, voiceover Brian here, and we'll take you through the tour here of Walmart. I haven't had a whole lot of luck here. I did find a Cody a couple weeks ago. This is typically what we have. Decent selection of Black Series, but nothing new. And we got the Micro Galaxy Squadron Snowspeeder, which I have that one. I don't collect a whole lot of those, but I do have that. And yeah, typical what we find here at this Walmart, some TVC and some more Micro Galaxy Squadrons and the ATTE. I bet you Stone Bando and Hyperdrive would be all over that. A little bit down the aisle, about 10 feet down, I did happen to spot this R2 up on the top shelf. Come on, you can get it, Brian. Come on, grab it. There you go. And I don't know if somebody hid this or what. There's nothing, no other carded figures, but you can tell the top is pretty well destroyed. But it's okay. And I did find this end cap. It's the only end caps I've seen at this Walmart. And this was down in the kids aisle way down that way. So, and nothing I'm collecting there, but that's the only end cap that I found here. In the clearance section, had to check that. This is the only Star Wars I found in clearance. Not collecting those. And there was some Avengers thing there. Not collecting that either. That was about it. In the clearance section, of course, I had to check out the sports cards. Always looking for Star Wars. I haven't been collecting too many baseball cards this year. I kind of backed off on that. I've got particular ones I'm looking for, and I haven't seen those, or they might not be out yet. But all right, so that, like I said, I figured Walmart would be pretty uneventful, but I wasn't expecting to find that R2 up on the top shelf. So I did grab the R2. I know the card's damaged, but I'm going to open this up. You could have can't have enough R2s out there. So, anyways, that's my Walmart trip. I need to grab a coffee, and we'll head over to Target. All right, I got my coffee, and I'm sitting in Target's parking lot now. So, and let's go in and see what we can find for Black Series. Hey, voiceover Brian back again, and heading into Target, and my Target's not as scenic as Jacobs, and a quick stop at the sports cards. Again, pretty good stock here, but nothing that I'm looking for. And in the Star Wars aisle, not a lot here. This is pretty typical. I have not seen any of the new figures at all. Nothing of the new waves. They do have the Range Trooper, which we'll see here in a second. They do have a pretty good selection of the squadron vehicles there, and a whole bunch of Range Troopers as well. I did pick one of these up last week. And again, here, just kind of a quick look at the messy Star Wars section. They did have an end cap, or not really an end cap, but at the end of the aisle, some Lego. The Star Wars logo Lego does look pretty cool. Some more Range Troopers and our A-list figures with the Mando and Darth Vader. And just some other stuff that I have no interest in. Some more baseball cards right in the same aisle, so I had to check those out. And just down here in a second, Gremlins. So again, I don't typically collect other stuff, but the Gremlins look pretty cool. They had some turtle stuff there. Again, stuff I don't really collect. But that kind of caught my eye. Ernie, again, that's just kind of nostalgia for me. growing up in the 70s, Sesame Street was huge. I didn't pick that up, but clearance section was even empty. No Star Wars at all in the clearance section. Over to the collector spot, and a lot of pop over here. I do like these little mini pops. They're kind of cool. I don't have that. I do have a bunch of the little sets of the mini pops, but regular size pops I don't really collect. I've got a couple, but nothing that I really collect at all. All right, so Target was a dud, which I kind of figured usually. I've got the Range Trooper already, hoping that the Krennic is going to be readily available as well. I'm going to pick up, I do want the new head sculpt, so I'll probably pick up one of those, either one of the new Krennics coming out. So that's it for the toy hunt part. I've got one more stop to make, Home Depot, but it is going to be collection related. I've got a bunch of yard work I've got to do. That's why I'm off today. So I got to get some supplies and stuff, but gonna pick up some foam board as well for my next display diorama that I'm working on. And voiceover Brian back again at Home Depot, looking at the 1-inch hobby board that's 24 by 24 inches at $9.97. That works out to $2.49 a square foot. If we go across the aisle here, the 1.5 inch is 14.5 by 48. That works out to $3.10 a square foot. But I'm going to go with a full board. And that is for 32 square feet at $31.97. It's $1 a square foot, so it's a lot cheaper on the 1-inch board. The 1.5 inch board works out to be about $1.41 per square foot. That's pretty beat up. Anyways, I'm going to go with the 1-inch board to start with, and we'll get that on the cart here. I got to get grass seed and some other stuff. We'll get that on the truck, and we'll get back home. All right, so that should do it. I got my foam board, I got my grass seed, I got some storage bins to wrap up my adventure today. Well, at least my morning adventure. I got a lot of work to do at the house. So if you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate it. Leave me a like, comment, all that good YouTube stuff. I do appreciate the comments, and I enjoy any feedback that I can get on my content here. So I'll catch you at the next video.